You hear a lot about life insurance, and you know you should have life insurance, but there's kind of a lot of questions and a lot of different probably plans, to think about for the future, depending on your age. Art Cambridge here at Cambridge Financial, you're the expert, you're local, you're trusted, you really want to help our community. So when somebody comes in and talks to you about life insurance, what's the first thing you say?
Well, I'll talk to them about what their assets are and what they want to protect. Normally, the first thing that they want to protect is the mortgage on their house. I had a client that I couldn't get him to buy enough enough insurance to cover the mortgage on his house. And when his motorcycle hit the tree and he died, his wife had to sell the house because she didn't have enough money to make the payment or pay the house off. And those are things that happen. The thing that I'd like to say is that, you have all these ads on TV and the radio about Select Quote, this, that, and whatever, and you're dealing with somebody on the telephone and they're going to give you the best deal that's there. I deal with all the companies. All we do is put it in the computer and it pops up on the website, and you're dealing with somebody local that you can call on the phone or you can come to their office. Different types of life insurance. Term insurance is the biggest one that's bought today. Then you have universal life, that's a combination of term and whole life. And then the third one obviously is whole life. Whole life being the most expensive, but it's meant to last your lifetime. The other thing that people don't realize today is 60% of the life insurance policies out today never pay a claim. Why is that? Once people start to get towards retirement, if they don't have the right kind of insurance, the costs are just astronomical. Like I'm in my 70s, a $250,000 policy costs about $300 a month. Average person doesn't want to pay $300 a month for that size policy. So looking at term insurance when you're younger, because most folks are in a money pinch, raising kids, paying for a house, having a car, paying for a boat. Term insurance is what best fits that situation. But you got to remember, say the mortgage is a 20-year mortgage. At the end of 20 years, your house is paid for unless you refinanced it, and your insurance quits. So you bought it at 30, now you're 50. Well, it's going to cost more money. And we deal with all that, especially, and people with health problems. They're not as, I've written policies with people with cancer that have had strokes, different things. There's a policy for anybody, no matter what the health is. And I'd like to make a mention here. This is my father's flag from being a World War II veteran. I'm also a veteran. July 4th's coming up, or it's past.
Yeah.
Depending when this airs. And just say thank you to all the veterans out there.
Well, can I say thank you for your service? Thank you for your father. And I'm so glad you brought this, because I think that really hits home that you are local, you're trusted. Thing that strikes me the most is you can call you. I can call you. You can call him and talk to somebody right here in our area to talk about all the questions you might have. It's not automated. It's not somewhere else in the country or the world that you're talking to. And you can actually ask questions and get the right plan that works for you. If somebody wants to come in and find that right life insurance plan, what's the best way to do that?
Call me, 417-869-1300. Doesn't cost to call, doesn't cost for a consultation.
Start making those plans right now. You never know where life is going to take you, but you can have that assurance right here at Cambridge Financial.